Have you ever seen how people look when you talk about sardines? Their faces scrunch up like they smell something bad. But what if I told you that those tiny fish in the small cans could be one of the healthiest foods you can eat? Most people in America think sardines are yucky or only for poor people. Some think they're fancy European food. But here's the thing. We've been missing out on something amazing. Scientists have been studying these little fish for years, and they found some pretty cool stuff. Want to know what makes sardines so special? Stick around because I'm going to share some facts that might surprise you. After you hear what I have to say, you might start looking at those cans differently. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I'd love to know, do you eat sardines? How do you cook them? Where are you watching from? Tell me in the comments below. Now let's see. What are sardines actually? Sardines are small fish that taste pretty strong and feel oily. They're part of the herring family and got their name from an island called Sardinia in Italy, where there used to be tons of them. Here's what makes sardines different from other fish we eat. You eat the whole thing. That's right. Bones, skin, and everything inside. I know it sounds gross, but hear me out. When you eat a regular fish like salmon, you throw away most of the fish. But all those parts you usually toss have lots of good stuff your body needs. One small can of sardines has about 160 calories and 18 grams of protein. That's like eating a small chicken breast. But the really amazing part is all the vitamins and minerals. In just one can, you get more than 100% of the vitamin B12 you need for the whole day, plus lots of vitamin D, calcium, iron, and healthy fats called omega-3s. These numbers make sardines one of the most nutritious foods you can buy. But what do all these nutrients actually do for you? That's where things get really interesting. Let's dive into the top health benefits of canned sardines, starting strong with number 1. Helps prevent diabetes. Here's something that might blow your mind. Eating sardines can help stop you from getting diabetes. About 1 out of every 3 adults in America has something called prediabetes, which means they might get type 2 diabetes later. Scientists did a really cool study in 2021. They took 152 older people who had prediabetes and split them into 2 groups. Both groups ate healthy food, but only one group added sardines to their meals twice a week. After 1 year, guess what happened? The people who ate sardines had a much lower chance of getting diabetes. Not only that, but their good cholesterol went up and their blood pressure went down. The scientists think it's because all the different nutrients in sardines work together like a team. The protein in sardines helps keep your blood sugar steady, and the omega-3 fats reduce swelling in your body. Plus, vitamin D might help prevent diabetes too. It's pretty amazing that just eating sardines twice a week could make such a big difference. Next, number 2, it's excellent for your heart health. Your heart is like the engine of your body, and it needs to stay healthy. Heart disease is the number 1 reason people die in America, which is pretty scary. That's why fish oil pills became so popular. They cost billions of dollars every year. But here's the cool part. Scientists found out in 2023 that eating whole sardines might be better for your heart than taking fish oil pills. When you eat sardines, you don't just get omega-3 fats. You also get calcium, potassium, magnesium, iron, and zinc all at the same time. All these nutrients work together like a superhero team to fight bad stuff in your body called inflammation. It's like having a bunch of tiny bodyguards protecting your heart. This teamwork seems to work better than just taking one vitamin pill. Scientists learned this lesson before with vitamin C. People thought they could just take vitamin C pills instead of eating oranges. But it turns out that whole foods work better than single vitamins. Sardines are the perfect example of this. They're not just an omega-3 delivery truck. They're a complete nutrition package. Next, number 3, it's great for your bone health. Most people think you need to drink milk to have strong bones. And while milk is good, Sardines might be even better. When you eat sardines with their soft little bones, you get both calcium and vitamin D together. This combination is super important because vitamin D helps your body use calcium. Without enough vitamin D, your body can only use about 10 to 15% of the calcium you eat. But with enough vitamin D, you can use 30 to 40% or more. That's like getting 3 times more bang for your buck. One can of sardines gives you about 30% of all the calcium you need for the day. Scientists found in 2022 that not getting enough calcium and vitamin D can make your bones weak and make broken bones heal slower. If you can't drink milk because it makes your stomach hurt, or if you just don't like dairy, sardines are an awesome way to get what your bones need to stay strong. Next, number 4, it's good for your brain. Your brain needs good food to work its best, just like a car needs good gas. The omega-3 fats in sardines are like premium fuel for your brain. In 2018, scientists looked at 25 different studies about omega-3s and brain power. They found that people who got enough EPA and DHA, the two main omega-3s in sardines, did better on thinking tests. Kids got better at reading and paying attention. Older adults stayed sharper as they aged. But here's the key. Getting these nutrients from real food like sardines seems to work better than taking pills. Plus, most Americans don't get enough omega-3s in their diet anyway. And guess what? A can of sardines usually costs way less than a bottle of omega-3 pills. So eating sardines is like giving your brain a boost while saving money at the same time. Pretty smart, right? Next, how about the mercury in canned sardines? You might be worried about mercury in fish, and that's a smart thing to think about. Big fish like tuna and sharks can have lots of mercury because they eat smaller fish their whole lives. It's like the mercury builds up more and more. But sardines are small fish that eat tiny plants and animals from the bottom of the food chain. Think of it like this. If mercury was dirt, sardines would be like people who live in clean houses, while big fish would be like people who live in really dusty places. This makes sardines one of the safest fish you can eat, especially for pregnant women and kids. The government even says sardines are one of the best choices for fish. But remember, variety is important. Don't eat just sardines every single day. Mix them up with other healthy fish to get different nutrients and stay safe. Also, sardines are good for the planet. Small fish like sardines grow fast and don't need as much food as big fish. Fishing for sardines also doesn't accidentally catch as many other sea animals. So when you eat sardines, you're helping take care of the ocean too. Next, how to add sardines to your diet. If you've never tried sardines before, don't worry. Start simple. Try putting them on whole grain toast with a squeeze of lemon and some black pepper, or mash them up with a little olive oil and spread them on crackers like a fancy dip. You can also add them to pasta with garlic, olive oil, and parsley. The other flavors help make the sardines taste less fishy if that bothers you. If sardines seem too strong at first, try the ones that come in tomato sauce. They're much milder. Many people who think they won't like sardines are actually surprised when they try them. They taste way less fishy than most people expect. In countries around the Mediterranean Sea, people eat sardines all the time and think they're delicious. Here are some things to remember when buying sardines. Watch the salt. Some canned sardines have lots of salt. If you need to watch your salt intake, look for low-sodium kinds or rinse them off before eating. Oil versus water. Sardines come packed in different liquids. The ones in olive oil taste better but have more calories. The ones in water have fewer calories but might not taste as good. Special warning, if you have a disease called gout, you might need to avoid sardines because they contain something called purines that can make gout worse. Ask your doctor if you're not sure. Next, what science reveals about canned sardines? All the research shows that sardines are like a nutritional superhero in a tiny can. They have omega-3 fats, vitamin D, calcium, protein, and lots of other good stuff that helps your heart, bones, brain, and even prevents diabetes. Here's something cool. Sardines cost way less than most health supplements, but give you way more nutrition. When you compare how much protein or omega-3s you get for your money, sardines are one of the best deals around. If more people ate sardines a couple times a week, they would probably be much healthier. Plus, sardines are good for your wallet and the environment too. Are sardines a magic cure-all? No, nothing like that exists. But they come pretty close to being the perfect combination of healthy, cheap, easy, and good for the planet. The main reason people don't eat sardines is just because they're not used to them, not because there's anything wrong with them. We learn to like the foods we grow up with. But if you keep an open mind and try new things, you might discover that sardines become one of your favorite healthy foods. So next time you're at the store, think about grabbing a can or two. Your body, your wallet, and maybe even the earth will thank you for it. Now you know the truth about sardines. Which benefits surprised you the most? Have you ever tried sardines before? If you have, how do you like to eat them? Let me know in the comments. I love hearing from you. If this video helped you learn something new, type yes in the comments below. And don't forget to check out these other videos I picked just for you. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the best things come in small packages.